to the channel. On today's episode of Boozers, Rods, and Wrenches, we're finally back to work on the blue frame. And in today's episode, what we're going to be doing, we're cleaning this frame up and we're going to paint it and get it ready for the motor swap, and just we're cleaning this thing up in general. Just real quick, I finally chose the colors out for this build. So we're going with an orange frame and black wheels. I think it's gonna look fairly good. So, but before we get started on painting this, first thing we gotta do, take off these wheels and tires, and then we're gonna give this thing a good wash, which I did bring engine degreaser out to degrease this entire thing, and then we're gonna get to painting. Alrighty guys, so first step to this, let me scoot back a little bit. Gotta get this rear wheel off. So I ended up finding a 24mm socket, and we got our Milwaukee ratchet. So I'm gonna I'll take this pair of pliers, hold one nut, use this on the other nut, get this rear axle off. Because as you can see, this nut spins whenever I hit it with this. So I'm gonna hold this nut. Alright, so now our one nut's off. Let me set this down. And now our axle should, in theory, okay, there's a washer. Should be another washer on this. Okay. Mini bike kind of fell there, but our axle's out. So we'll set this aside. Let me set that aside. So I'm gonna spin this around. And basically we're gonna do the same thing to this side. I don't think I'm gonna get this side on footage just because it's the same thing. And it's gonna be a pain in the ass for me to record while I take this off because this thing's imbalanced. So I'll pick you guys back up once I have both these wheels off and it comes time to clean this frame up. Alrighty guys, and just like that, this frame is down to bare metal. All I am probably gonna do, I might take this front off just because it is bent. Let me see if I can show you guys. I think it's kind of bent. So I'm probably going to take it off. But anyway, here's our old wheels and tires. These tires are really, really dry rotted. So I'm going to get new them. They are tubed though. They have tubes in them. So I'm not really super concerned since these aren't actually holding air. It's the tubes. But I still want new. Because there's a chance I might go tubeless. I'm not 100% sure yet. And real quick also, if anyone has a recommendation for what I should do for a rear brake for this, because clearly on this rear wheel, all it is the sprocket. There is no rear brake. The rear brake on it is actually, let me get over here, is actually this metal plate that slides back, which it's not going to. But anyway, it pushes back onto the wheel. I want something better than that. So if anyone has recommendations, just let me know down in the comments section. But for right now, I'm gonna get you guys back on the tripod, and we're gonna wash this frame down, and we're gonna actually get to sanding and painting. Alrighty guys, don't mind the dog in the background. But anyway, so next what I'm gonna do, I got it's the Tractor Supply brand foaming engine degreaser. I'm gonna spray this whole thing down, degrease everything and clean it. And then I'm gonna get some sandpaper or something. We're gonna sand this metal down so our spray paint will stick better. I'm also gonna go ahead and do the rims, sand them down, clean them, the whole nine. So all you have to do with this engine degreaser, I know this is kind of overkill for a mini bike, but I'm still doing it anyway. Just spray it on, I'm gonna let it set here. Degrease everything, and I'm gonna get the pressure washer out, or even if it's just a garden hose, we're gonna spray everything down and clean it. So I'm gonna cut to once I have this thing entirely foamed down, and probably once I have it washed. Alrighty guys, so I rinsed this frame down and it should be all clean. So next thing we're gonna do, I got some sandpaper here, and all we're gonna do is I'm gonna sand this entire frame down, including the wheels, and we're gonna get to painting here. So I'll just show you guys real quick. All I'm doing, I got 60 grit sandpaper. Should just be enough to scuff up this edge enough, this old paint enough, that I might get finer grit. I should probably get like 220 for this. I might go grab 220, but anyway, I'm gonna scuff this entire thing up so my paint will stick, including like on here where the bars are. Yeah, I'm getting 220 grit sandpaper. But anyway, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna sand this entire frame down so my paint will stick. Same thing with these wheels. And once I do that, I'll pick you guys back up. We'll do first layer, second layer, clear coat. All I'll do is as many layers that I need till your blue's not showing anymore. So I'll pick you guys up once I have this all sanded. Alrighty guys, real quick before I get started on the actual frame. This is the start of the wheels. This is my first layer. I didn't do the greatest job sanding, I'll admit. I see a spot I missed. But these rims will be looking pretty good here. Excuse me, by my second, third coat. And once I hit the spots that I can see that I missed, now it's starting to dry. So now, I'll get you guys back up on the tripod here. But I got this frame sanded pretty well. So I think it's time. I'm going to get the Rust-Oleum orange spray paint out. We're going to get this thing painted. And I'm going to bring you guys through the entire thing. Alrighty guys, again, don't mind the dog in the background. He's just here for a good time. So we got our orange spray paint here. Let's shake it up real good. Let's get started. I think I'm going to start off here just on this bottom motor mount. I'm going to, just a disclaimer, if you are using spray paint or anything, you should wear some sort of respirator or mask, because these fumes really aren't good. And you shouldn't be doing this inside. Clearly, I'm outside, and I don't have a mask, but it'll be all right. So, just get started here. That needs sanded better for sure, because the paint's starting to peel. So all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab my sandpaper. Even though I just laid down a fresh coat, I'm just gonna grab this sandpaper and just clean this up a little better, so I don't, which your motor is going to be sitting here, so I don't have to worry about it as much. But for right now, I do want to get most of these imperfections out. There's a good, I think I'm just going to say screw it. We're just going to hit it anyway. So, again, just putting it on there fairly well. I mean, and I don't know how well you guys can see this, but this is going to be a bright color for this. It's going to stand out. I don't know why I decided to do this, other than we got the Kubota tractor. Of course, the other mini bike's red, and I love that color a lot. So, I'm just gonna keep going here. Get over here, Charlie. Come on, buddy. Sorry about that. Dog's roaming off. So, come on, Charlie. Alright, anyway. I'm just gonna keep going here. Hit the actual frame. I just touch the wet paint. But no, I think this is gonna take a good couple of coats, because this blue is a deeper blue. I'm hoping I have enough spray paint here, but we'll find out as we go here. So I'm gonna cut to a time lapse of me actually painting this. Alrighty guys, so I got my first layer done here, and after looking at it, I think what I'm going to end up doing, I'm actually going to use that take that kickstand off here, and I think I'm going to paint it black, using the black I used for the rims, just to make it kind of pop more, you know. I am seeing some spots where I missed sanding, so the paint's going to peel. I'm going to take care of these once this paint dries. Hoping this doesn't take too awful long, but you can actually see where I missed some cobwebs. They actually ended up turning orange, so that's, you know, kind of cool. But other than that, missed a spot. Anyway, for first layer, it's really not looking bad. Definitely gonna have to do another couple layers here. Should have enough spray paint though to do this. It's looking good so far. Let me bring you guys over here to the rims. I'll show you guys. I haven't done any more layers on them yet. Let me pop you guys out of the tripod here. There we go. All right. Haven't done any more layers yet, but it's starting to, I think, clean up a little more. I think it looks a little better. I am replacing these tires eventually. So it's okay if I do get paint on them, because I know I have heard that spray paint will eat away at your rubber that's on your tires. So we don't want that if this thing's gonna be moving, you know, on the road, like actually being used. But I think though I am gonna take this kickstand once it all dries. I think it's gonna look better black for this build. Just so, you know, black accents kind of. So once this, like I said, once this all dries, we'll take that, we'll paint it black. Probably just going to leave it on there, make it a little easier. And then we'll do another couple coats on the entire frame. Get it looking good, you know. And then clear coat it. And I think we're going to do probably another 2 coats. But I'm not 100% sure until we see how it's going to look. But other than that, I'll pick you guys up once this layer is dry and I can get started on the next layer. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna get the second layer on this thing. It looks like it could rain, so I'm hoping we can beat this rain, because I really don't want this thing being in the rain while the paint dries. So I'm gonna cut to another time lapse. We're gonna get second coat on. I'll show you guys how it's looking once I get that next coat on. So let's cut to the time lapse. Alrighty guys, just like that, second layer, second coat, whatever you want to call it, it's done. I went ahead, let me get you guys off that tripod again. I went ahead and I did what I was saying about I was going to do with the kickstand. And it honestly, if I can get it to focus here, there you go. You can kind of see orange in there. I think that looks pretty good. I did get a little overspray on that kickstand, or on this little rear whatever. I painted that out anyway, but it's going to come off eventually. Real quick, we'll go back over here to the wheels. They're starting to dry up more. Actually, they are pretty dry. They look really good. I need to get a new... It's good I'm getting new tubes, because this valve here, if I can get it to focus, there you go. That valve there is bent and dented, whatever else. So I definitely need one of them. I think what I also might do, these are all the parts. Sorry. There we go. These are all the parts. I think I might go ahead and paint these a color. Whether it's, damn thing, focus. There we go. Whether it's black or orange. I'm not sure. I'm probably going to be black. I don't know if I can take these grips off because I prefer not to have them painted, but it don't really matter. But I'm probably going to paint these two. I'm just going to do them black, and those will look, honestly, those will look pretty good. Black on orange, I think is going to look good with these foot pegs. These are ones that came on it. I'm tempted to get new ones. I'm not 100% sure yet. For right now, though, that's what I'm going to use. I still need to order here. I do have grips, and I have a throttle for this, or a throttle assembly. I'm going to order here tonight, probably, a clutch kit for it, a chain, which the clutch should come with a chain, and I'm going to order a throttle cable. And I need to figure out, if you guys think, I wanted to ask you guys too, I think what I might try to do, get a rear wheel assembly from a Coleman like CT100 or something, the smaller model, and I want to see if I can get it to fit on this rear, on the rear of this. So then it'll come with, of course, it'll have the whole thing. I'll have hydraulic brakes, and I'll just, you know, run the brake lines up here. So let me go, if you guys have ever done something like this, let me know if you've tried that and if it works. And also let me know other things you guys have used for a brake system on like some of these older bikes. Because I definitely don't want to be going down the road somewhat fast with just a metal piece that's supposed to stop me. Other than that though, I think I'm going to do probably one more layer just to pattern everything up here. And then we're going to probably go ahead, clear coat it. I don't know if I'll show you guys me clear coating it because that's kind of boring. Same thing with the painting, but I showed you guys that anyway. I'll go over, make sure I get everything. Like you can see a spot I kind of missed. Let me get it focused. I kind of missed a spot there. I know there's other spots. I'm probably going to try to clean up this little bit of overspray right here, even though that's where my motor's going to go, so you won't really see it. Other than that, though, I'm just going to clean it up a little better. Another coat, and then it's going to be ready for clear coat. And then hopefully we'll have this thing done and ready to go. I still need to, I'm going to order new tires, tubes and tires for this. I'm kind of scared to use these just because they are so dry rotted. Let me get you guys focused again, sorry. And one more thing, I can't figure out, I'm going to get it figured out here. I can't get this damn rear sprocket off to do the other side of these wheels. If anyone knows, I've got the one, this side's bearing out. I can't get this side's bearing out. If I'm doing something wrong, let me know in the comments. Being honest with you, this is the first time I've done something like this. So I'm kind of learning as I go. But other than that, I'm going to let this dry again. Pick you guys up whenever, let me get you focused. Pick you guys back up whenever it comes time to do my last layer and clear coat. Alrighty guys, it's starting to get dark out. But I haven't done any clear coat yet. I had to run to Tractor Supply, get another can of orange paint so I could do one more layer on this. I went ahead and did it off camera. So I'm going to let this dry another second. I'm going to do the clear coat off camera. But other than that, next episode, we're going to be getting ready to put the motor in this. I'm going to be ordering a clutch here and the chain and whatever else I may need. But anyway, and also we're going to be getting, hopefully, excuse me, new tubes and tires for these because these are bad. They really need new tubes and tires. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I ended up taking, with this black, I kind of speckled some orange in there. So it could, like, to give it a little extra. Of course, there's spots where it's got a little heavy. But other than that, I'm just gonna, in next episode though, we're gonna be mounting the motor, putting the clutch on the Predator, button the grips, throttle, chain, everything. And hopefully by next episode, this mini bike should be close, at least, to being ready to go on its maiden voyage. So, with that, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys coming and watching this video throughout. We're sitting at like 126 subscribers, so I appreciate the support you guys have given me through what I have done. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll see you guys in the next episode when hopefully we get this mini bike running.